Can anything good come out of being told to keep a secret? There's usually a negative association to the pressure of having to keep a secret, or else something bad is going to happen. I used to have a supervisor who told us that secrecy was very different from privacy. She said that a secret was negative because the person was forced to hold on to information or else something bad would happen. Whereas privacy is when you choose to keep something to yourself, but nothing bad is going to happen if you choose to tell someone else. When I was a kid, for the longest time, I was accused of being a big mouth. In fact, as a kid, I had quite the reputation for ruining surprises or telling things to other people that they weren't supposed to know. My parents and siblings knew that I was not to be trusted, no matter how good my intentions and promises of not telling. For me, keeping a secret was like having to hold my breath underwater for too long. So yeah, not possible. So I really feel bad for the leper Jesus healed in Mark 1, verses 40 to 45. Jesus touches him and heals him from his leprosy, which is life-changing enough as it is, but then tells him not to tell anyone. Just coolly and calmly head over to the priest and show yourself. How is that even possible? How can a person whose life is transformed for the better in an instant keep that to themselves? What an impossible ask. At times Jesus may ask of us what seems impossible, but there's always a reason behind what he's asking of his followers. The fact that we don't always understand is not a reason to disobey God. He knows the beginning to the end and can definitely see the powers at work behind the scenes that we just don't. So do we trust him enough to obey him, even if it seems unreasonable at the time? There's a very similar problem that Jesus was dealing with in healing the leper that he had already dealt with in the synagogue with the demon-possessed man. And again, it was timing. It was not time to be openly named the Messiah, even if it was true that he was the Messiah. But there's something about God's timing that is much more perfect than our own limited understanding of the current events that we see and hear. And so the question is, do you trust God enough to obey him without understanding? That is the challenge I'll leave you with today. I'll see you tomorrow.